Hello and welcome to Daily Red Video. In this episode, we are going to see how to downgrade iOS or iPadOS without any data loss in 5 minutes or even less than that. The process is pretty simple and you don't have to edit any files in your iTunes backup and worry about that this change could cause some apps compatibility issues or phone stability performance related issues in future. We have recently published a video for how to install iOS 15 public beta, and if you have updated and you didn't like the beta version and you want to roll back to the stable version that is currently Apple signing in, then this tutorial will help you. It is important to put the iPhone into recovery mode, the iPad into recovery mode, and we have a detailed tutorial published mainly to tell you the difference between each and every iPhone and iPad models have a different process of the way of putting them into the recovery mode. So do check that video also. I'll leave a links in the description, and here we are going to use the iPhone 10 for this process, and as you can see it is running iOS 15 public beta version, and I have only WhatsApp installed in this device. There is no other data, just stock applications present. After downgrading from iOS 15 public beta to the stable iOS 14.6 version, the WhatsApp and couple of messages I have shared inside should stay intact. So first turn off the iPhone, and when you turn it off you can immediately notice in your computer that the iPhone also disappeared from the Finder summary, iPhone device summary page. If you're using Windows, of course you will be using iTunes software to do this process completely. Now while turning on, press and hold the power button, and after 3 seconds or less than that, tap and hold the volume down button. So don't release both the fingers, keep on holding, and within 5 to 10 seconds you will immediately see the Apple logo flashing, and it will show you this screen, the computer icon with a cable connected to it. So it'll ask you to connect your iPhone to a computer. Through the entire process, from the beginning, you need to connect your iPhone to the computer so that it will enter into the recovery mode. Otherwise, it won't be possible to put the iPhone into recovery mode. It will simply restart, force reboot if you don't have the cable connected to it. So here you can see that the Mac computer, the Finder app tells me that the iPhone is detected in recovery mode and what I want to do with it. There are 2 buttons available in this step. One is update and the next one is restore iPhone, which we are not going to use. We are going to use just the update option in this process, to successfully restore or downgrade the iOS without any data loss. So that is what very important. For Mac computers, you need to press and hold the Alt Option key in your keyboard. For Windows computers with iTunes, press and hold the Shift key and then click on the Update button. It will immediately open you the file browser window in Windows, and for Mac users, it will open the Finder window. As you can see from ipsw.me, open a separate browser tab and you can download your suitable matching iPhone IPSW file that is currently being signed by Apple. It is iOS 14.6. I have downloaded and kept it in my Finder app, and as you can see, I have clicked on it and it is started to unpack and perform the restore process. So here the Apple logo will flash a couple of times. It will show the progress bar, and you need to wait, like it will take roughly around 5 to 10 minutes at the maximum, and in the computer you will see once everything is completed that your iPhone has been updated and is restarting. Please leave your iPhone connected to the computer. Through the entire process, do not disconnect the iPhone from the computer. That is very, very important step. And once the process is completed, you can see that it asks you to enter the iPhone passcode that you have used earlier, and once you enter the passcode, it will show you the white screen with a black color Apple logo, and after few minutes it will immediately take you to the home screen. So the very important step is we need to check 2 things. We have successfully downgraded to iOS 14.6 or not, and then the WhatsApp. So just like any other backup restore, you need to wait for some time, install all the applications, and as you can see, the software version moved to iOS 14.6 and WhatsApp is still loading because we have just completed the restore process, and you can see the 2 messages I have already sent and received. So there is no data loss, I can confirm, and the same is going to happen for any future upcoming iOS versions. So simply follow this tutorial and you will be able to successfully downgrade iOS without any data loss. As I have suggested in the installing of iOS 15 public beta version, Taking a backup before the update is very important. So whenever you wanted to try the beta version or developer beta version, make sure you have the update. I hope this video helped you and you know what to do if it helped you and you find it useful. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Have a wonderful day.